Well, let's take a step back and look at it. In 2011, the Energy Information Administration came out with its assessment of the nation's shale oil resource, a lot of shale gas. So they came out with their assessment of the nation's shale oil resource. And lo and behold, California has 2/3 of the shale oil with an estimated 15.5 billion barrels. And the linkage there is that number is recoverable oil. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, given the state of technology for production, because of hydraulic fracturing and directional drilling, shale resources now became, which had been considered sort of a non-recoverable resource, became a recoverable resource. So that kind of got everybody's attention. I mean, our members and people that have produced oil have known about this resource for decades. And they toyed with trying to figure out how to bring it to market. And they were doing some experimentation with hydraulic fracturing in the 50s and the 60s. Hydraulic fracturing is also used, and is probably most extensively used in California, for kind of the conventional oil in sandstone formation. So that's a kind of a confusion out there. So obviously everybody became interested in the Monterey. The geology in California, apparently, because of the way tectonic plates have piled up on top of each other, the shale resource is not as uniform. You don't get the very long, uniform stratas that allow you to put a horizontal bore down, hydraulically fracture it, and you get maybe a mile or two of exposure to a pretty rich source of oil. Here, those strata have already been sort of jumbled, I think is a term that I've heard used.